Cal Larsen here with Fox 11. We are inside one of Paul's Pantry's big trucks. Moving truck, loading truck?
Yeah, just a moving type truck, kind of a mid-sized truck. We've got some smaller ones that go around doing daily pickups. This one will send at different parts across northeast Wisconsin to pick up, larger quantities of food.
All right, and this is Bob Hornacek here. He's the Assistant Executive Director at Paul's Pantry. Today is our food drive. Bob, you and I have been out here since just before 6. You will be out here until 6. So if you come and make a donation, make sure to say hi to Bob. We have a lot of wonderful volunteers today, don't we?
Oh, it's fantastic. We always have a crew that comes from the pantry to kind of help organize things and help, kind of do some of the heavy lifting. But then Fox 11 also does a great job providing folks, taking a half hour out of their workday and come out here, not just get to help us with the food drive, but really to help connect with the viewers, because I can't say enough about the Fox 11 viewers. They've been fantastic over the years doing this event. And it's amazing. If you look at this, just behind us here today, we're halfway there to fill in this truck, if not a little over halfway.
And it's been what? We are at the 5-hour mark.
Yeah, right. And so there's just so much food, so many paper products, egg cartons, so many of the things we asked for. And it's great to see people really come out and support this.
And Bob said a couple really great things there that we'll touch on. You're getting a look at some of these donated items. Again, what is all in here has been donated by you, viewers, residents of Northeast Wisconsin, who either saw the truck on Lombardi Avenue here at 787 Lombardi Avenue in our Fox 11 parking lot, or maybe you're a repeat donator. We've had a couple people come back, they do it year after year. And Bob talked about a couple different items that he mentioned specifically that they need. Wide range in here, but what are some of those specifics?
Yeah, so we're always looking for non-perishable food items. We really want the healthier products. The healthier, the better. We will take everything because people love everything. People love Oreo cookies, but nobody's going to walk out of Paul's Pantry with a cart full of Oreo cookies. We really want to give them healthy options. So canned proteins, peanut butter, tuna fish, canned chicken, low sugar fruit, low sodium vegetables, things like that are big items that we're looking for. But we're also looking for things like paper products, toilet paper, paper towels. I'll say we have 2 bins full right now of different paper products. When we distribute a paper product, say paper towels or toilet paper, we'll go through 12 to 15 of these containers in a week, because we're doing record numbers of people. So the need is incredibly high. It's been growing for the past 3 years, and it doesn't show any signs of slowing. And so right now we're seeing over 250 families per day, 5 days a week coming through the pantry. So we want to make sure we have a good selection of items. And just from looking at this truck today, the viewers here are doing a great job with this.
250 families that you may know, might be your neighbor. What I always like to talk about when we're with you at Paul's Pantry and the great folks out there is that this need can affect everybody. May not, but you don't see it every day.
No, you don't, and a lot of it is, there's sometimes some shame associated with needing to come to a food pantry. So I think there's some people who used to qualify to come to us but didn't because they could make it. And what we're seeing now is with inflation, with the economy being what it is, those people can't make it. Rent is getting higher, and they need a little bit more of assistance. And I always tell people, the people we see at Paul's Pantry are just like you and me. And sometimes life is really difficult for people. Sometimes it's a medical issue that puts them into financial chaos. Sometimes into bankruptcy, where they lose everything, and the only thing that they need is some support getting food. But there's no shortage of need in this community, and there's no one way it looks. In fact, I usually break it down into 3 kind of different groups that are generally the population we see. One of them is senior citizens who might be living only on Social Security, people who don't have much investments or savings or pensions, and so they're living only on Social Security. We see a large group of those folks. We see a large group of people with mental health issues, or social challenges, physical challenges, something that precludes them from joining the workforce full time, and that's a big group. And then we also see the working poor, people who don't have a great education, don't have a lot of job skills, so they're working pretty low-wage jobs, and a lot of times they have families, and so they need a little help with this. So we are going to serve anybody and everybody in this community who needs help. That's the one thing we say is, as long as you have a financial need, if you live in this community, we're going to take care of you.
And you're going to serve them with the help of you, of the Northeast Wisconsin residents, the viewers. We talked a little bit about the food items, the paper products. You guys will take monetary donations as well. That's a big help for you.
Yeah, really. I mean, the 3-legged stool of Paul's Pantry is food donations, monetary donations, and volunteers. We couldn't do anything without each of those buckets being filled. And so today is a great day to collect food. We'll collect funds if people want to make a donation that way. And if we've had several people come by and ask today about volunteering. And we've had volunteers who come to the pantry now who come to us because they started by coming to the Fox 11 food drive. So this is a great opportunity for us to let people know about what we do and what we need. And there's one thing I'll say, Cal, that we haven't really gotten in touch on much, and that's like the real secret to Paul's Pantry is that it's not about the food. It's really about the people, and it's about serving them with dignity. Because just because somebody doesn't have a lot of financial resources, it doesn't mean they should get crap for food. We want to make sure they have a great experience, that they get to go to a grocery store, just like you and I might get to go to Festival Foods or Costco or Woodman's or wherever you go. We want to make sure people in financial need still have an opportunity to have a dignified shopping experience where they get to choose their food. And that's why I always tell people when they say, "Hey, what do you want us to donate?" We have a list of products like I give you. But the big thing I always tell people is donate something you like, because if you like it, I guarantee you somebody coming through Paul's Pantry will like it. I saw a few people dropped off sauerkraut. Now, if I had to make a list of the people who like sauerkraut, it's probably like 10%. It's pretty small. Not a lot of people like sauerkraut unless you got it on a bra, right? At the Packer. But when we put sauerkraut out, it's gone. Somebody takes it because they love it. If somebody sees it, they go, "Wow, this is my thing. I can't believe I saw it here." And so that's where we want to give people that dignity of choice, the dignity of shopping for their own groceries, choosing their own food. They come to the pantry, they get a shopping cart, they get to walk around the aisles just like you do at Festival Foods. The only difference is when they leave, we weigh the food and we don't ask for a dime. It's 100% free, and it's 100% community supported. It's all donation based, and we are simply a reflection of the community's generosity. We're as generous with the shoppers as the community is with us. And I can tell you, look around. This is one heck of a generous community.
Yeah, and it makes an impact that you really can't put into words. Again, at the Fox 11 Food Drive with Paul's Pantry, the donation's going to benefit them, benefit the people who use their services. We are in the Fox 11 parking lot, 787 Lombardi Avenue. It goes until 6 p.m. You're getting a look at just some of the items that have been donated. We make it really easy, folks. Pull right in. The wonderful volunteers here will say hi to you, give you a handshake, give you a hug, take the items right out of the vehicle and bring it onto this truck. Paul, before I let you go, sorry, Bob, before I let you go, a word of thanks to the community that have come out so far.
Yeah, all I can say is thank you. I hope we've given you some sense of what your donations mean and how we use them. Because again, we couldn't do what we do without the community support, without Fox 11's support, to help raise awareness of the real issues facing people in this community. Because again, there's no one size fits all solution to this. There's no one picture of what poverty looks like. But we on a daily basis not only see the folks who benefit from this, but we also see the generosity that makes it happen. And it's a beautiful thing. We have a very privileged position at the pantry to witness because again, it's so easy to do good and to make a positive impact on people's lives, and sometimes you just never know. You never know what your donation is going to do and the smile it's going to put on somebody's face. I saw somebody donated Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, right? Like that was one of my favorites when I was a kid. My kids love that. The faces of some of their children when they come through Paul's Pantry and they get something like that, it just makes your day, and it makes you realize that all it takes is one small act of kindness. And if you do that, I do that, and Scott does that, and the person pulling up now does that, it multiplies. And we don't all have to do everything.
Right.
And so that's one of the big things I want people to know is I have some people who come in and they go, "Oh, it's just a bag." It's like, no, thank you. Like just a bag from you, from him, and from her, it adds up to a truckload, which adds up to a food pantry where we're able to distribute 20 to 25,000 pounds of food in a day and make sure that 250 families that day don't go hungry. So it's a beautiful thing. We're happy to be a part of it here at Fox 11. And again, we couldn't do it without you, so thank you for your donations.
Bob, thank you. You can't add much more to a beautiful sentiment such as that. We are in the Fox 11 parking lot until 6 p.m. for the Fox 11 food drive benefiting Paul's Pantry. Like Bob said, bring a bag, bring $5, come ask about volunteering, bring a truckload. They'll take it all, and it makes a world of difference. Thanks, folks. Hope to see you later.